Now let's talk about booking requirements. There are two ways a guest can book your place. The first way, they send you a message and ask if it's okay if they can stay. This is an inquiry. Now it's up to you to decide if you want to pre-approve them. It gives you time to screen and ask them any other questions you may have before you decide, and then once they've passed your screening, you can go ahead and click the button to pre-approve them. In a way, it's like tennis. They hit the ball to you as an inquiry, you volley it back as a pre-approval back to their court. Now it's up to them whether they want to go ahead and put their money down and book it to make it a confirmed reservation. It's a little longer, but it gives you more control over who stays. The alternative is something called Instant Book. You throw your listing open, and anybody who puts their money down and books it gets it. So if you come down to where it says who can book instantly, you get to choose between only guests who meet my requirements below, that would be Instant Book, or no one. I'll read and approve every request within 24 hours. 24 hours is quite a long time to respond to requests. In fact, ideally, you're going to have the Airbnb app set up on your phone. You'll get a notification as soon as you have an inquiry, and you'll be able to respond to it within minutes. Ideally, it would be good to respond within less than an hour because we know you're busy doing things, but 1 hour is usually plenty to be able to get back to people with an answer. Now, I would select the second choice because I have screening rules, and if I allow people to go ahead and book without my permission, that takes the control away from me. So like this, I like to be able to pre-approve the people before, and I pick and choose, and I say who stays and who doesn't. And it's always okay to say no. But if you prefer to do the Instant Book, you go ahead and you include your house rules here as the types of things that people need to know before they book your space. This is based on the timeshares rules as well. For instance, if they have a firm no smoking on the property policy, reiterate that here. If there are no pets allowed whatsoever, say that again here. This is a good place to put any of the upfront rules that people need to be aware of so that they don't book and then accidentally stay in a place that they're uncomfortable. So you would include the house rules and then do additional requirements. Only guests recommended by other hosts. To be honest, I would stay away from that because for so many people, this is their first time using Airbnb and traveling on Airbnb, and they won't have any prior recommendations. So you would be limiting the number of people that could book your place unnecessarily. So go ahead and leave that checked at no. So that being said, if you're looking at Instant Book, the first choice, versus pre-approval, the second choice, I recommend sticking with pre-approve, and I'll be giving you a copy of my screening rules to make it extra easy for you to be able to decide in 1 minute or less whether to approve each stay. Now that we've got that checked, go ahead and go to the bottom and click Next.